Hello guys. So I'm in a rush. I'm going to go to the Dhaka to Gopalganj for the GST exams is upcoming, and for that I'm now inside the bus of Dhaka. It's a bus station. A lot of people inside. So this is going to be a long video because I will be there for like more than 4 days, and for that I will try to make smaller clips, and I will try to add them all together. So I hope you will enjoy it, and I will no longer say that I will keep you informed. Rather, I would say that each video, it will add up. Hello. So I'm in a bus now. It's rocking like crazy. So I've already reached to Gopalganj, like in 20 to 30 minutes I'll reach my destination. That'll be awesome. And it's crazy in here, but it's great. So you may be thinking that there was Padma River that I've left behind. Why didn't I film it? It's just because the launch was terribly loud, the engine, and it was like so shiny. I can't stand outside. My head is like baking hot, and that's the reason. But it's alright, now I'm back, and this is got to be the chance that I got so far to make another to take another footage. It's great. So let's keep the journey. So after I would say 4 to 5 hours of roller coaster, finally I've got out of the bus, and now I'm heading for the home. So it's been quite a bit of a journey, but it was great. But I just really get to hate the kind of long-term journey, and it was great so far. And also because of GST admission, that's why I'm here. Otherwise, this ain't a good time to be around. Alright. So this is a tuk-tuk or an auto. It's electric. It's going to move now. So I'll see you later. Hello. So I've finally made it. I've actually made it like 3 hours ago actually, but it's a journey, and in Bangladesh it's super hard. You can't do things that quickly. So I get in here, and then I took shower in our big pond. I'll show you. I don't know if I will show you today or what. And I took some food, like it was the best food ever, authentic, umami. It was great, and I'm just roaming around. It's like afternoon. Let me give you a glimpse. It's so green and so beautiful. So behind me you can see this is the home. Don't get fooled by its appearance. It's not old. Of course it is, but it's so durable. Bangladesh, there's like always thunderstorms, heavy rain, all that bad, weird, natural stuff, but still, no matter how they looks, they stand strong. Alright, so it's already 1.5 minutes. I'll keep you an update in the next video. So here I am. This is the spot where we have two ponds in this property. One is almost like threefold the size of the small ones. So let me show you that. Oh my god. It looks, I don't know that camera is doing the justice, but it's very big and it's super deep. Hey, this is the Madhumati River, one of the most gorgeous river here in Gopalganj. It's so big, you know, you can imagine how far that will be the other side. You know, this is my childhood. Even though this is my grandma's home, still my mom and my dad used to take me in here with my two siblings. It's just great. So now let me explain it to you that why I've left Dhaka and I'm here in Gopalganj. So GST, you know, Admission University, you already know because of my previous videos that admission war 2021 is going on. So for that reason, there are several places that I've applied, and one of them, actually an important one, would be the GST, because I've selected 5 different universities. 2 will be inside Dhaka and other 3 is simply out of Dhaka. So Gopalganj was one of my favorite choices so far, because it's not too far from the Dhaka, but also it's pretty good, I would say, location wise. Why would I say that? Because, you know, Padma Breeze, if that's going to finish in time, it will simply enable us to flee from Dhaka so quickly. I mean, less than 2 hours, and it's still and already the Padma Bridge started to show some pretty good surprises, and it simply raised our hopes. It will work, of course, and that's why Gopalganj was one of my choice. Khulna University is by far, I would say, the second choice. I better prefer Gopalganj or Jagannath University in Dhaka, but that totally depends on luck. But I'm trying my best to keep with them, and it happens to be that my GST exam hall just located in the academic building of the Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman Science and Technology University here in Gopalganj. It's not far from the place that I'm currently living in, and the admission will be taken in 17 October. That's just 2 days. 2 days from now. I think I can do it, and I appreciate and I respect God. He helped me, so I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you more on update. Hello y'all. So this is a brand new day. It's 16 October. I'm just 1 day away from the GST admission exams. It's like 10 o'clock at morning, and I'm inside of the home. This is pretty calm, but still you can feel the chaos outside, of natural chaos, of course, like the birds singing, and all those chaos are like so smooth that sometimes you feel that, oh, I don't like it, and sometimes you feel, oh man, that's great. So I'm kinda in a between situation, and I am chewing tobacco, of course. You know, I'm a big fan of tobacco. I know that this is not good for my health, but who cares? Alrighty, so this is the first video of the 16th October. I've not taken any footage. I've been outside at the morning, but it was a bit cloudy, so things were pretty dimmed and not very active. So yeah, I'll keep you an update. Do you know that Bangladesh actually has much more denser forest than anywhere else, which was part of much bigger forest throughout the South Asia, and still there are some remains that have not altered by human, like this one. Oh man. And this parts, this remote section, actually this is not remote, but people generally don't come here. These places actually contains some pretty decent wildlife, and that's what is something very interesting about. But you know, Bangladesh is a super fertile land, and it has a population larger than Russia, so of course we need to have bigger lands. We need to cultivate a lot of lands in order to sustain our huge population. So you know, there are several places where the forest has not changed, like this one. This one is a private property, and it has a pretty good boundary. And I have been on this place many years ago, I would say 10, 12, and still this thing never altered. Not even a single tree was cut in here, and that's what the good part about. But let's get back to the agriculture again. Because we have a lot of people, we need to feed a lot of mouths. But luckily Bangladesh is so fertile that there's not a need of huge machines and other stuff. Still we can enjoy the good old style, old agricultural traditional style. But I'm here now. I've reached a place which is called in Bengali called Dar, or people don't know it, it's Dar in here, this land. And just try to think how, just try to assume how big it will be. I mean, you never know how big it is. I would say this is more than 10 kilometers in length, and I will take more than an hour to get to the other side, the halfway, because that's not the place, and there are a lot of small like islands of big trees that divides a big vast patch of agricultural land here in Gopalganj. And I don't know if you can see it. You see right there, not that, that will be at least 15 kilometers away from where I'm living. And I've attempted many times to get there, but you know, it became so tough. I mean, it's muddy, it's just a mess, and you can't do it because you just don't have enough energy to do such things. And these lands never seen a tractor. Come on, they've never seen one. Why? Because these lands are very fertile, and often they're cultivated by hands and cows. They use cows for mowing, all that stuff. And it's also a grazing land. It's very good for grazing when it's winter and there's not much rain. So this time, this is like October, this is like ending of the monsoon season here in Bangladesh, of 3 major seasons, and within 1.5 months we'll get to the point when winter will arrive finally. And another good part is when winter happens to be here, you never can see more than a kilometer. It's always all day long is foggy here. It's just not possible to see through just over 1 kilometer. So it's super hot. I can't stand here for long, so this was a cool footage, you know. So I'm getting back to the home, and after like I would say 1 hour, I'll go to the pond, and I will then swim there for half an hour with all the fun that I can have. So here I am in front of the pond, the big pond. So like, you know, it's big. So the reason that I can't film during swimming or taking shower in this pond is because in Bangladesh there are a lot of things that are provided, and one of them is usually this is a very active place where people get for many different needs, like washing their clothes, you know, washing pretty much everything. And it constantly people comes and goes by. It is seriously provided here that you don't film when you are swimming or you are taking a shower, and it is highly not recommended. But this is another part because this is a calm village. This is quite far from the city of Gopalganj, and that's why in village there are a lot of traditional things that need to be taken seriously when you're in here. And if you can follow through all of them, you're happy. You can do whatever you want, but you just have to have some sort of rules, and that defines it, because there are no chaos, there are no violence, there nothing. This is peace and peace. That's why usually people have a longer life expectancy in here. ওগুলো উঠা দিবে না? Betel nut harvest. Hello. So today is 17 October. This is 10 p.m. at night. I've not taken any footage. Of course, I've been to the exam hall in the Gopalganj for GST integrated admission, and the admission went very well. I was satisfied. The questions was like very good. But the problem that I faced when I wanted to make some videos, take some footages, is to if you can hear it, it's pouring all day long. Why? I don't know. It was like cloudy. It was a little bit of sunny in the, I would say, in the mid-noon, but that didn't last very long. It was like a half-an-hour window, and besides that, it's just totally raining and raining. But this what happens, you know, when you're in village and you encounter a ton of rain. But what I've noticed is something else, like it's very cold. I would say it's 23 degrees Celsius outside, which is not very usual in this time. But there's a reason, you know, it's like raining all day, and if there's a little bit rain, the village tends to go totally cold. It just becomes cold. But that's what it's. I'll stay also tomorrow in here, and hope that there is some sunny day, the last day, and hope that I get some extra footages, because I'm just running out of pretty much everything. Hey, this is the 18th October, the last day that I will stay here, and tomorrow morning I'll head for the Dhaka. So this is our property pond, and it is not very big, but it's super deep and contains a lot of fish, especially tilapias, and particularly like puti and other, I would say, minnows. They're smaller ones, but I'm after big giant tilapias. And look what I have. There's some bait, and this is a circle hook, but I'm using with barb. My hook is with barb. Here in Bangladesh you can fish with barb, but I've been to some places where it is imperative that you don't have you don't have barbs on your hook, and you have to fish with a barbless hook, because you could be catching some fish that are endangered, and you have to release them. And that's why some places there are rules, but here, because this is my property and I'm here for fishing, this fish I will eat, and that's why I'm here with a barb, with a hook that has barbs. And I will try to capture some moments. If I won't be able to make like long videos of catching me fish. Rather, if I catch a fish, I will show it to you. That will work. So here goes nothing. I have catched nothing. You know why? Because it starts to rain a little bit. It's actually raining quite a bit, and that's why fish were not biting much.
So I've got like 1-2 bites at the initial time, but they simply stopped because of the pouring, and uh, it didn't happen. It didn't go well. But if I do something else, I'll keep you an update, or I'll make one last video to close this whole video, because I'm kind of in the whole journey, and I've stayed here for 3 consecutive days. It's been pretty good so far, but I'm actually, walking. Alrighty, so I'll see if I can make another video, or I'll quit it and I'll make the last episode of this video. Alright. So here I am. This is my aunt's mom's home. So here she's living for some day, and she has 2 children. One of them is Adnan, boy, and another is very little, and she's a girl named Anahida. So this is Adnan. So I will ask him some questions in Bengali, so you can hear it and you can enjoy it. Ha. আচ্ছা বলো, এই যে ভিডিও হচ্ছে, হ্যাঁ, তা তুমি দাদু বাড়ি থেকে নানু বাড়ি আসছো? নানু বাড়ি কেমন লাগে? নানু বাড়ি কার সাথে খেলো বলো? এই যে এটা কি যায় বলো? অটো যায়? তুমি কি অটোতে উঠছো? অটোতে উঠে কি নানু বাড়ি যাওয়া যায়? তারপরে তুমি কি বাঁশবাড়িয়ায় গেছো? সেখানে জানো ওখানে অনেক বাবুরা আছে চকলেট কিনে। তুমি কি চকলেট খাও বাবুদের মতো? তাই? তুমিও বাবু না? এখন তো চকলেট খাই। তাই? তারপরে এখানে তোমার কার সাথে খেলো? তাদের বন্ধুদের নাম কি কি বলো তো? ওই যে জুনায়েদ, তারপর ওই যে ওই এটা আছে না, যে ওই একজন, ওই যে এটা কেডা, ওই যে এটা কি করে বাবা, ওইটারে ছবি এটা, হ্যাঁ ওইটারে ধরছে। এই যে গরু যাইতেছে একটা গরু। এই যে this is a river, this is a canal, and that's Madhumati river. The water is going from there. আচ্ছা, হ্যাঁ ওই জায়গা। তুমি কি এখানে গোসল করছো? তাই? কার সাথে? আমার নানুর সাথে। তুমি আড়াই যাও নাই? আল্লাহ, এখনো তো আছে। কি আজকে গোসল করবা? আর তুমি কি দাদু বাড়ির বড় পুকুরে গোসল করছো একবারও? ওই যে আমি যেখানে সাঁতার কাটি, তুমি দেখছো একবারও? তুমি তো যাওই নাই। আমি ওখানে গোসল করছি, সাঁতার কাটি পুরা পুকুরের এই পার থেকে ওই পারে চলে যাই সাঁতার কাটা। তুমি সাঁতার কাটতে পারো? কই সাঁতার কাটতে পারো? তুমি এখানে সাঁতার কাটা দেখাও তো। এই পাশ থেকে ওই নদীর ওই পাশে যাইতে পারবা? হ্যাঁ, না আমি নদীতে তো সাঁতার কাটি না। আচ্ছা, okay, so this was great. I'm hanging out with them and having fun. So this is Adnan, and this is her little sister, is Anahita Naomi, and nickname is Mohana. Look at him, he's so beautiful. This is his brother. We've talked a little bit ago on the bank of river. This is a very lovely cat, but she doesn't want to be pet, so when I try to touch him, she flies. She won't come. So My grandma used to have several cows a long time ago, and this is the place where she kept it. I would say 3 to 4 cows, but you would say some chickens. They're very shy. That one, you know, they're chickens. I mean, you can say them that they're pretty wild. They don't want to be touched, but you can hear them. And there's one right here. I don't know if you can see him. Oh, that just flew. That was like on top of a tree branch. I mean, they like to roost there at night, but there are threats of foxes that simply comes in the night and takes away whatever that can have, and that's why here villagers don't let him outside after evening, and they keep him inside like little chicken house, like this one. This is the chicken roosts, and there's the feed holder. All right, that's it. And another good thing is betel nut is a cash crop here. It's so expensive. Just 4 of them costs $50. Come on. And all of them are like little plants of, you know, those betel nuts were sprouted and start to get bigger. And this is the betel nut. It's so tall. I don't know if you can see them. And on top of there's like 100-200 betel nuts in each trees can carry, and they, you know, the produce of betel nuts is like prolific out here. A lot of them that grows, and they're costly, but luckily we have a ton of them in here. And this is an wood apple. This is a wood apple tree. A lot of them there. When they are like this size, I don't know if you can hear them. I can zoom, but ton of them. Like they're this big, and they were like 1 pound, I would say. And when the tree bears fruit, we don't usually go under because it can fall and it can even kill you. It's so heavy, and it's like 3-4 stories tall. So imagine if it falls down, how force it will hit you in the head. And that's why we don't go down the tree. But underneath it, you know, now they're like not ripen yet. They're like still, it will take 1.5 months for them to fully ripen, and then they can be used. They're so sweet inside, but the shell is like super tough, almost like concrete. You need to break them, okay? You can't just peel them. I don't know if you can, if you know about them. Another pretty prolific grower in here is bamboo. Y'all Chinese, if any of you are from China, you know and you love bamboos. There are a ton of them here. This is all our property, and a ton of them grows there. And there's a little, okay, let me go there and show you a bit more. Alright, so this is a bamboo grove, a lot of them, and there's another one. They're they're fast growing, you know. I didn't knew that. I knew about some information that they grow very fast, and that's true. They grow pretty fast, and they can multiply within years. And there's some chickens, very little chickens, and there are some Chinese. I don't know how they're all matching up. It's just some Chinese species of ducks the Chinese ducks. Do you see them? They're in the bush. And I don't know why, but they're like vegetarian. They munch up, they graze up all the leaves, all the wild leaves that grows, wild herbs, and they taste very good. I've eaten quite a bit of them. There are Chinese ducks here, and there's the bamboos here. I mean, it's all matched up. So, I mean, I've taken some footages after it, and I'll make an episode of closing down. I mean, I'll call it for the whole video. So this is the last video after it. I've said it before that if I can take some footages, because it was rainy outside, so I couldn't get out. It's like muddy, still very muddy, but stepping on the good part of the soil, or where there is a lot of sand. But it's been great, and I've got a little window of chance to get out and take some footages. And I've been on, you know, if you've seen it, I've been on my the place of my aunt's mom's house, and I've showed you the two of them, very little good cute children, and I've talked to them, you know. And I've got a very little window. It still is super cloudy, and I've not even taken a shower, so I'm very excited for that. I'm stoked about that. So it's been great. This particular video is quite long, and this should be, because this is the last video before closing. Alright, so God bless. So I've reached Dhaka, you know. I'm hopped on a rickshaw and heading towards home. This whole journey was awesome, and I appreciate every one of you who watched this video. And please like this video if you think that this video is worth your time, and subscribe, of course, and share this video so that other people could see, you know, the district of our nation's father, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Thanks, y'all.